Test, 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 test. And welcome here to the pregame show, brought to you by Rio Sports Live. Our sponsors on the pregame show is Luke Freer Motors and South Padre Island. It's a district matchup between Mercedes and Brownsville Rivera. The Lady Raiders will play host to the Tigers of Mercedes. Still kind of early in the district season as volleyball approaches the second half of the district round 2. See which team can come out with a win here today. Again, it's the pregame show on RSL Network.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step.
Welcome to our fans from Mercedes High School, and we also like to have a warm welcome to our middle school feeders, the Stallions from Perkins Middle School, and the Gators from Garcia Middle School. Welcome to Mercedes High School tonight. At this time, we introduce the visiting team from Mercedes. They are number 1, Faith Gonzalez. Number 2, Christy Garcia. Number 3, Madeline Villanueva. Number 4, Ava Reyes. Number 5, Julissa Lopez. Number 7, Caitlin Salinas. Number 8, Isabella Parker. Number 9, Josie Alvarado. Number 10, Lydia Rodriguez. Number 11, Kendra Torres. Number 12, A.P. Garza. Number 13, Jessie Salceda. And number 14, Judy Garza. The Lady Tigers are coached by Olga Dave and assisted by Eric Ramirez. And now put your hands together and make some noise for your Rivera Lady Raiders. They are number 1, sophomore Tiffany Garza. Number 5, freshman Kira Parker. Number 10, sophomore Paula Uresti. Number 13, senior captain Gianna Cantu. Number 15, senior Joseph Perez. Number 17, senior Mia Guerrero. Number 21, junior Cassandra Pardo. Number 22, junior Justin Bella. Number 23, freshman Elisa Cuella. Number 24, senior captain Alexandria Johnson. Number 30, senior Brianna Ibarra. And number 45, sophomore
The Lady Raiders are coached by Mary Rivera, assisted by Richard Rivera, Gabby Garcia, Travis Parker, Thomas Bashir, and Shirley Zuniga.
Think bright. Think TSC.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at what we do.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
And opening serve will go to the Lady Raiders. And serving it off is the libero, Tiffany Garza. Ball at the net, and easy work there as the ball's failed to be returned. And the Raiders strike first. Mercedes will look to return the ball here. Mercedes comes in as the away team. Nothing doing there as Parker fails to get it over. Garza still serving here for Raiders. Ball set for the middle set, and it's tipped up and over. Down for a point. Isabella Parker gets on the board, her first kill of the match. Last set was off, couldn't really do much with it. Alvarado serving. 3-1 to score Raiders. leading. Sub checking in into the game off the bench. Checking in, Guerrero. Ibarra will check out. So this is a libero 2 serving for Raiders. 3-1 your score. And ball goes well out of play. Raiders off to an early lead. They've controlled district so far, looking to capture another district title in this for this program. Again, it's Guerrero. Play at the net. It's Johnson, and Johnson fails to get that one over on the block. And thank you guys for joining us here on the stream. Checking into the game for Mercedes. Off the bench and into the game again is Salceda. Jump serve here coming for Lopez. Outside set. It's a long set this time across the perimeter there, and it gets over on an angle. Pardo on the spike over. Johnson on the set here, and Johnson scores the kill. Johnson unsuccessful on a couple strikes earlier and makes it 5-2 your score. Back row, Parker. This one from the back row, and Garza punches it home. It was Garza scoring a couple points earlier off the service line, and then she gets the spike down from the spot she's in, again at the back row. Another jump serve up and over. Ball played there. It's off a ricochet by Johnson. Johnson on the back set scores. Back row. 7-2 the score as Rivera jumps out to the early lead and controlling the match so far. So Raiders will serve once more. Lady Raider team with experience. Bunch of returners, a bunch of seniors in the lineup alone. So in experienced ball club, looking to run the district title back again. Took a district title last year in 24. The one before that was the COVID year in 20 for this Lady Raider team. And in the 6A ranks, now battling in the 5A ranks with the likes of Mercedes, Lopez, Brownsville Pace. Remember the 2020 year, it was the 6A ranks. You had Harlingen in that district, and of course this Raider team was in the mix for the title. Los Fresnos, really a 3-team race for that first place spot, and it was the Raiders winning the title that COVID year. If you remember correctly, they played a whole volleyball season that year. COVID didn't happen until the softball year, or softball season. Once set one, it's 10-4. The score. Ball tipped over, back row. There's the defense. Gonzalez gets to it. That's Faith Gonzalez. Middle set here, it goes in the net. A net violation as the Raiders pick up the violation. 10-5, still a double up for Raiders. And Gonzalez serving once more. It's a line drive serve that clears. Garza is able to get it up and up for a set, excuse me. Outside set and spike down was good from Vela. Excuse me. Back into the game, it's Ibarra. Ibarra checks in at 11-5. More subs checking in. Blanco will check in back row for the Raiders. Serving now for Mercedes looks to be Kendra Torres. Torres will approach this this serve on a jump serve, and nothing doing as it goes wide. 12-6 your score. Another double up here in the game. Checking into the game off the bench now is Crera, and checking out would be Vela. Cantu to serve. Parker from the back row. Ibarra connects. Point Raiders. Oh, angled that one to the back row, nothing doing. Play at the net is in the net, and the Raiders can't get it to get over. Trying to dig it out of there or get the ball off the ricochet, but nothing happening. Garcia will serve. That time the Raiders lose the battle at the net, and the Tigers hold serve. Garcia still serving. Outside set Ibarra. And it sends it into the net. Raiders on the back end of a run now at 14-9. It's a soft serve that cleared. Back set here, goes on an angle, nothing doing there for Parker. Another violation. Question is, will Coach burn a timeout? Or will she play through this little adversity or run that they're on the back end of? I want to say it's 4 unanswered off the top of my head. It's the second hit over. Tigers get to it. Parker. Ibarra. And they say it's in the net again. So no deflection. That's why it's 4 hits. (14-12). Again, Raiders still on the back end of a run, trying to break it up, and a lengthy serve now for Garcia. These are spots in games where you can turn the game around and get things going. For a team that's been down most of the set, it looked like the Raiders were going to run away with this set at one point. But this long service run has really questioned that and asked the Raiders to respond, and there it is, 15-12. Raiders hanging on here in set 1. Another jump serve, and the rotation has come full circle now, as it's the second serve of the set for Tiffany Garza, the libero. Johnson angled it home. Raiders at best. This rotation right here with Johnson in the front row, with Ibarra alongside her. Now it's back-to-back points for Brownsville Rivera. Another jump serve that goes long this time, and it's served back to the Tigers. Out of the game, the libero will check out Gonzalez for Mercedes. Alvarado serving now for Mercedes. Long set here for Johnson as it ricochets off the blocks. Parker got a piece of it. And still no timeout throughout set one. Both teams just playing through runs and playing through rallies as well. Off the bench to serve now is Libero 2, Guerrero. Middle set, Parker gets it off the net, it ricocheted off the net, and it got over for the Tigers. A long set this time on an angle. It's blocked at the net. It was Johnson and Cuero. On the deflection there for the Raiders. Raiders 18, Tigers 13. As close as it's been was 2 points on that run by the Lady Tigers. And since then it's been a 4-1 run. Oh, deflection off the blocks. So a shot that went wide. You can say it got saved by the deflection as it was going to go out. 19-13, it's Brownsville Rivera leading and controlling set one.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your summer getaway today. Visit sopadre.com.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career.
And back here to the game, it's Parker getting the spike over for Mercedes. It's returned on an angle and scored again. Rivera up to 21 points now as Pardo punches it home on the outside set. 20-13 the score. Well, that ball sent over by Mercedes. It's been all Brownsville Rivera. It's like they adjusted just a little tweak. And it's got their offense to be more consistent on the scoring output column. Free ball. Haven't seen many free balls today for either team. Johnson crushes it home. And that's what you face when you give a free ball to a team. This is what you see. There's a free ball, and then an easy set and an easy spike for the Raiders. Another break coming up as Rivera leads 22-13.
Can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Sunny Glen Children's Home has provided a place of hope for every child since 1936. If you'd like more information on Sunny Glen and the services we offer, please visit us at www.sunnyglen.org.
And out of the timeout, welcome back. It's 23-13. Raiders trying to put it away. Parker, middle set, and scores back row. There's adjustments you can make there on the defensive end. But it was just a good spike and not enough time to get to the ball, really, for the Raiders. Parker scores yet another point for her team. She's been carrying the offensive load so far on the front row and off the spikes down. Another serve here for the Lady Tigers. This one's tipped over by Johnson this time. Net violation. I believe that's the third violation on the Raiders in the set. That one was simply just walking under the net. Can't do that. First one was a net violation on a spike. Hand hit, elbow hit the net on the attempt. And then I believe the second one was just, again, walking into the net. Another run here, but Raiders look like they have this game in control as far as set one, just 2 points away. Now Size will come into the front row, a taller player. Now in the front row for Mercedes as Julie Garza checks in. Johnson. Garza. Pardo. And here's the free ball for the Raiders. Set was off, had to take off some power on that hit and just get it over simply. Ball in the net. Net violation. Set point number 1 for Brownsville Rivera. That's what coach is talking about, the set. It wasn't good. And an ace. The end set 1. After set 1, it's Brownsville Rivera taking it 25-16.
There's no place like Sherryland ISD. Returning students need to district work here, learn here, or tuition-based enrollment. Register now. Call 956-584-6408. Sherryland ISD. Excellence is our tradition.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
welcome back here after set one. It was a win for the Raiders at 25-16. Set two about to be underway. Now it's Mercedes to serve and start to set up, get to set going. Excuse me. Ibarra scores. Now it was the heart of the defense not there in time as it hits the middle of the court there on their side and scores the point. Rather easy play there for the offense on the spike. There was a simple hit over the blocks and down for a point. Parker on an approach will get whistled for a net violation, and that was close. That was real close. You could have honestly let it play on how close it was, but official felt like she made contact with the net. 2-0. Again, violation on Parker there on the approach. And this ball ricocheted off a net and it gets over on another free ball. Third free ball of the match for Mercedes. Middle set here for Parker. Parker gets it down and scores the point over Ibarra. 2-1 your score. There you go. 3-1. So like in set one, it's set two Raiders coming out controlling the set so far. Early lead for them. Subbing into the game to serve now is Guerrero. Parker. Guerrero gets to it and gets it up for the Lady Raiders. Johnson sends it all the way to the back row on a free ball. Another free ball returned for the Raiders here outside set, and nothing doing as she tries to tip it over the net. Serve is good. Set is good for Johnson. Free ball, Raiders. Middle set, no, excuse me, back set here. There's Tigers trying to get it over and a bit out of sorts there on that attempt. Middle set again, Johnson wins the battle. We have a violation on the Tigers, Lady Tigers. I think they were moving around during the set, or during the serve attempt. So violation on them. Raiders 5, Tigers 2. Another serve, a line drive serve in the net, but trails the clear. Ball well out of play there. Both players saying, hey, I'm not touching it. 6-3 to score as the Raiders get the serve back. Subbing into the game for Garza, front row. Looks to be Parker for Brownsville Rivera. Johnson now at the service line. She'll get it over on a jump serve and too much on it. Gonzalez on the serve. And spikes it down for another point. Now, unlike set one, no big lead so far for Brownsville Rivera. Early stage of the set two, it's been tightly contested. Back set here. Goes back row and scores the point. Able to angle it to that back corner. And sub checking in again off the bench is Ibada. Should check in front row for Raiders. Tigers, no substitutions here for this serve attempt. Pardo on the serve. And they're looking for Alvarado there, the Lady Tigers. Here's Garza. Free ball, Tigers. Parker. Gonzalez. The score. Pardo once more serving for the Lady Raiders. And that ball goes wide, so both teams returning the favor as far as a shot. That goes out of play. 8-6 the score as they trade points now. Checking in the serve now for Mercedes looks to be Kendra Torres. Torres. Ibada. Point Tigers. Chance to tie it here for the first time today. Not many ties, if any, today. I can't remember if there was a tie in this opening set. I don't think there was. Getting the closer it was earlier was 2 points. And then Brownsville Rivera went on a 7-0 run to really put the match away. Excuse me, the set away. And here's a tie at 8. Some momentum shifting a little bit for Mercedes. Torres still at the service line, trying to give her team their first lead in set 2. On an approach, not much there at all. Point goes to Alvarado off the blocks, and the Raiders burn a timeout after giving up a run. Back after this, Mercedes again leads 9-8.
Time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable is for you, Buick's your brand. Fruya Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
And welcome back to the game. As there's a violation out of the timeout, so not something you want to see, obviously, as a coach. Just in general, you don't want to see your team committing a violation out of a timeout, and that's what happened there. Unlucky break for Mercedes as the Raiders get the ball back, a chance to take the lead. And Ibada fires that one home. Gets it to score, and here's the replay. It was a clear net, not really much defense at the blocks here. You'll see on the spike attempt. Just got it past the blocks, and that was really it. Backside couldn't get to the ball. 10-9 your score, Raiders on top. Play at the net is in the net, and off the ricochet, they blow it dead. 11-9 the score, Raiders. and scores. So now it's Johnson in the front row for the Raiders. Off the bench. And at this point, they're just trading points back and forth. 12-11 the score. Neither team, as of late, out of the timeout, hasn't been able to hold serve. Alvarado. Johnson. Garza checks back in for Mercedes. Ibarra checks out. Checking in for her to serve now is Libero 2, Guerrero. Rodriguez on the board. Now the question is, which team will be able to break up this really back and forth, trading points back and forth, and put runs on a consistent, or points on a consistent basis, to able to at least have a lead. Johnson again, and again over the blocks. That's all it really takes. It looks like just get past the blocks or see through the blocks. And they're scoring the points. Raiders 14, Tigers 12. Free ball. Parker smashes that ball home. I haven't seen much from Parker in this set, but when she has scored, it's been good spikes like this. For Mercedes, you want to take game 2. I mean, at least try to steal one here on the road to put some pressure on the home team. And then there's no pressure on them because they won set 1. Back set for Rodriguez. Especially if you go down 0-2, it's really tough to come back from. A reverse sweep, definitely not easy. 15-13. Again, it's the Raiders controlling it so far. Definitely the slimmest of leads, but a 2-point lead right now is sub check in for Mercedes. Garza would check in front row alongside Rodriguez. Also in the front row is Alvarado for the Lady Tigers. There's a libero getting to that ball. Gonzalez. Pardo misses. Ooh, angled that ball home and punches it home. Here it is. Another replay coming up, brought to you by South Padre Island. Now here's the replay. It was an outside set, a long set there, and then hammers it home. Cantu on the kill. Let's see, there's a question on this call here. Oh yeah, that was in. Back corner, just right on the line. Nice shot. 17-14. And in the net. An aggressive jump serve there, just fails to clear. And this has really been the biggest lead so far. Was at 3 now in set 2. It's been a tight one. But again, it's Rivera leading throughout, even though it is tightly contested. Times you see in games, especially in basketball, you see a team leading throughout the game, and the other team is just sticking around, hanging around, and it just seems like the team on top is just doing just enough. to keep the lead, and that's what we're seeing here. A team just doing enough and staying on top. Sub check in for Mercedes off the bench. It's Garza. Garza on the bump. And she was looking to set Lopez there. Ibarra able to approach that ball and spike it off the blocks. And then it ricocheted out. 19-15. Now, Brownsville Rivera pulling away in set 2. Ace. Timeout on the floor. It's Mercedes burning another timeout. And they're on the back end of a run.
Sunny Glen Children's Home has provided a place of hope for every child since 1936. If you'd like more information on Sunny Glen and the services we offer, please visit us at www.sunnyglen.org.
And out of the timeout, an ace is scored. Cantu serving. Back row. Ibarra angled it. Alvarado scores. Oh no, take off the point here. They put it on the wrong side, so Alvarado didn't get credited for the point. So it's 22-15 serve with the Raiders. And that play was out of sorts as far as getting it over. Now it's 22-16, and the Tigers will sub in Parker. She checks in off the bench front row. Checking the serve for the Tigers is Garcia.
At Marine Military Academy, we educate those who dare to achieve. Those eager to control their future before it controls them. Those who can follow a path so they can eventually make their own. Those ready to join in order to stand out. Welcome to MMA, Forging Tomorrow's Leaders.
And out of the timeout, it's Parker for Mercedes scoring the point. Johnson scores. So it's set point number 1 for Brownsville Rivera. Johnson, well, that ball blocked by Parker, and Parker wins that block. You can look at this game and look at that matchup right there. It's Johnson versus Parker. You can say it's the key matchup to watch, or just in general the matchup to look at. Two players that really match each other as far as jumping ability and spiking ability, and just the ability to put the ball away on a spike. Set point 2 for Brownsville Rivera. And that's going to do it. Tough break there as Mercedes couldn't get it over. 25-18. It's a 2-0 lead for the home team.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
This summer, it's time for mimosas and brunch with the girls. A beachside lunch with the kiddos. Delicious Bayside burgers. And world-famous fried shrimp with a cold one. South Padre Island has your breakfast, lunch, and dinner plans covered. Book your summer getaway today. Visit sopadre.com.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at what we do.
I want to be a doctor.
I want to play professional soccer.
I want to play at Carnegie Hall.
At Brownsville ISD, dreams take shape with nationally recognized academic programs, championship athletics, and distinguished fine arts. Success isn't just a goal, it's our tradition. The best choice for your child's journey is Brownsville ISD.
Start of set 3. The Raiders get the offense going here to serve. excuse me, the spike. So they hold serve. It's Garza serving once more. And Parker. So Parker gets on the board here in set 3. Serving for Mercedes is Alvarado. Johnson. Now there's a good example there. Mercedes able to cover the backside as the block. The main blocker got it sent over her. So maybe Mercedes adjusted a little bit there. That ball in the net, nothing doing. Rivera subbing into the game off the bench is Guerrero. She looked to serve. There's Johnson with the block and Johnson with the point. And point is down, Parker. Parker. And nothing doing there. Pardo misses. 3-3. Mercedes leads. Serving again is Lopez. That's Jalissa Lopez. Johnson again tips it over the blocks. 4 up to score. Parker with the left hand misses. Timeout. Coach wants to use a timeout for Mercedes. Back after this.
Get ready for an inspiring September. Sherryland ISD is going gold and supporting the Greater Gold Foundation for Childhood Cancer Awareness. Join our fierce battle to fight like a kid and make a lasting impact in the fight against childhood cancer. Together, the Sherryland ISD community can light up the world with hope and strength. Sherryland ISD, leading the charge in the fight for a brighter future. Let's unite and make a difference.
Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South.
And out of the timeout, the Raiders on the board again. Here's a replay. They're off the blocks. Johnson punches it home. And a big spike there, return for the Tigers. So an answer. In basketball, you can answer a bucket. This is a big spike that's answered on Mercedes' side after the spike from the Raiders, but they missed the spot. I thought she connected. That's my fault. 8 for the score. So they rolled it out. 9 for the score. And that's a big turnaround because now it's 9 for her. It could have been 7-5. So a 4-point turnaround. Johnson. Garza now serving for Mercedes. Ibada checks in. Back set, Garza. Free ball. Tigers. That one was on an approach. Rodeles. And Rivera scores. The Raiders looking to sweep here today at 3-0. Already won the first 2 sets and leading big here in set 3, 13-6. Sub checking in off the bench for Mercedes. Off the bench into the game is Torres. She'll look to serve. Ibada. Misses. 13-7. Now it's 13-8 after that point. Spike is good. Big spike there for Parker. Kiara Parker for Brownsville Rivera. And now serving for Rivera looks to be Gianna Cantu. A lift is the call. Middle set, angled. Play at the net, deflected. Raiders on a back set. Ibarra. And deflected. 17-8. Lopez in the game. And timeout on the floor. Raiders leading here in set 3.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
And back here as the Raiders get the point back. Ibarra scores. Point goes to the Raiders. Raiders looking to put this game away. They do put it away, like the score holds. They're going to have a quick meeting here. Usually when this happens, it's a violation on the serving team. It's kind of like a protest in a way. It's back here, Raiders getting the serve back, and they take the point off and give the serve to Mercedes. As we had a redo, it was a jump ball, tie up, or whatever you want to say. Mercedes now serving as Garcia is at the service line. Ace. Vela will check into the game for the Raiders. 19-10 your score. A big spike. Johnson. And scores a point off a big spike there. Tigers. 19-11. Raiders lead. And Parker got that ball to drop. It did hit the net and everything. And it did go down for a point. 19-12. Free ball. Excuse me, a bump to Parker. Johnson connects. Tigers on the board. 20-13 to score. Lopez serving once more for Mercedes. Scoring was Cueva. Off the bench for Mercedes is Salceda. Ace. (23-14) now. And match point number 1. And that's going to do it. Brownsville Rivera wins in 3 straight sets. Thank you guys for joining us on the post-game show. It's brought to you by South